Watch the appearance of a great miracle inside the Zamzam well in the Grand Mosque of Mecca today. You will not believe what was found in the heart of the well. A great miracle that shocked millions. Glory be to Allah. But before we begin, dear viewers, we kindly ask you to support us by pressing the like button, subscribing to the channel, and not forgetting to seek forgiveness and send blessings upon our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. In one of the strangest discoveries that scientists have reached inside the Zamzam well, this is what they found inside the well. At a depth of 30 meters underground, the shocking surprise occurred. The Zamzam well is located in the Grand Mosque of Mecca, about 20 meters from the Holy Kaaba. This well pumps 20 liters of water per second and has a depth of 30 meters. However, Dr. Mazen Saduddin, an Islamic researcher in Mecca, narrated an astonishing story that happened in 1971 regarding the Zamzam well. At that time, a person claimed that Zamzam water was not suitable for drinking. He said that the location of the Holy Kaaba is lower than sea level, which might lead to the seepage of sewage water into the well. But scientists in Saudi Arabia decided to investigate this claim. The first surprise was revealed when chemical engineer Muinuddin Ahmad was chosen to collect samples. It was the first time he had seen the well with his own eyes, and when he saw it for the first time, he found it hard to believe that a small water basin, only 18 feet long and 14 feet wide, could provide millions of gallons of water every year for pilgrims since the time of Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him. The mystery began here. When Muinuddin descended into the basin and examined the well, he noticed something strange. There was no visible source from which water flowed into the Zamzam well. This sparked a clever idea in his mind. He decided to conduct a daring experiment to help determine the water's source. The experiment involved operating a massive pump to quickly draw water out so that the water level would drop, allowing him to see where it was coming from. Here came the shock. The water level did not decrease at all. Muinuddin was unable to observe anything during the pumping process. Instead, the sand beneath his feet in all parts of the well was moving, and the water was flowing from an unseen, mysterious source at the same rate as the water being drawn by the pump. Even after prolonged pumping, the water level in the Zamzam well remained unaffected. Muinuddin then collected samples, which were sent to European laboratories for testing. However, after sending the samples to European and Saudi laboratories, the results were astonishing. It was found that Zamzam water is unlike any other water in the world. It contains a high percentage of calcium and magnesium salts, which might be the reason why Zamzam water revitalizes exhausted pilgrims. More importantly, Zamzam water contains fluoride compounds that act as a natural germicide. Generally, fungi and plants tend to grow in wells, altering the taste and smell of the water. However, in the Zamzam well, no fungi or plants grow at all. But that was not the end of the mystery. Years after this discovery, something incredible happened inside the Zamzam well. In another experiment, a team of scientists descended into the depths of the well for further exploration. As they went down for the second time to locate the water sources, they encountered a shocking surprise. The compass stopped working completely. Even after replacing it multiple times, they could not determine the direction of the water source. Yet the scientists did not give up. Determined to uncover the origin of the water, they brought in advanced video cameras and divers equipped with oxygen tanks to explore further. To discover the source of the water, the divers continued their exploration, and here came another surprise. They found numerous objects that had fallen into the well over time, including strangely shaped vessels and rare ancient coins whose exact historical period could not be identified. Additionally, they discovered pieces of marble inscribed with names, which had been thrown into the well. One of the supervisors of this operation remarked, "When we descended into the well by 50 centimeters, it felt as if we were going back in time by 50 years, as if time had stopped inside the Zamzam well." But the surprises did not end there. By the end of their research, the scientists found that Zamzam well receives water from a mysterious source, which flows from the direction of the Holy Kaaba. They also noticed a rocky basin at the end of this water source, which acts as a reservoir where Zamzam water gathers. The astonishing fact was that when they took a sample of Zamzam water flowing from the direction of the Kaaba, they discovered that it contained no microbes at all, unlike ordinary water. How could water remain completely pure in the depths of the earth for thousands of years? This is the miracle of the Zamzam well. A researcher specializing in the affairs of the two holy mosques revealed the incredible story of this well. The history of the Zamzam well dates back to the time of Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, when Allah commanded him to leave his wife, Hajar, and their young son, Ismail, in the barren valley of Makkah. When their food and water ran out, Lady Hajar desperately ran between the hills of Safa and Marwa in search of water. Then, in a miraculous and eternal moment, Angel Jibril, peace be upon him, struck the ground with his wing, and the greatest spring in human history burst forth. Hajar began collecting the Zamzam water with her hands and drinking from it. As a result, tribes from all directions started flocking toward Makkah, increasing the importance of this sacred place. This significance grew even more when Prophet Ibrahim and his son Ismail, peace be upon them, built the holy Kaaba. Over the years, there came a time when the Zamzam well was buried and lost. This happened before the era of Abdul Muttalib, the grandfather of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. However, Abdul Muttalib repeatedly saw a strange vision instructing him to re-dig the well. Following the vision, he excavated the well once again, and its water gushed forth once more, becoming a source of water for the pilgrims. It is important to note, dear viewers, that the Zamzam well was originally located in the center of the Mataf, circumambulation area. It had copper barriers, a well cover, and a pulley system for drawing water, which dated back to the late 14th century Hijri. Inside the well, a copper bucket was also found. Later, the structure covering the Zamzam well was removed, and the entrance to the well was relocated beneath the Mataf floor to facilitate the movement of pilgrims and those performing tawaf. With continuous developments in the Grand Mosque of Makkah, all direct entrances to the well were eventually removed during the latest expansion of the Haram. Additionally, in the year 1440 Hijri, the Zamzam well underwent a thorough cleaning after certain incidents occurred in the Haram at that time, where some bodies were thrown into the well. A specialized team was assigned to meticulously clean the well entirely. If you have watched with us until now, dear viewers, we kindly ask for your support by pressing the like button and subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us continue bringing you more new and exciting videos, inshallah. Thank you for watching. The Zamzam well remains one of the greatest miracles in Islamic history, holding both spiritual and scientific significance. Located near the Holy Kaaba in Makkah, this well has continuously provided pure water to millions of pilgrims for centuries. Despite various scientific investigations, the source of its water remains mysterious, as no visible streams feed into it, yet it never runs dry. Studies conducted on Zamzam water revealed its unique composition, containing high levels of calcium, magnesium, and fluoride, making it not only refreshing but also naturally germ-free. Unlike other wells where microbial growth alters the water's taste and quality, Zamzam remains pure and uncontaminated, reinforcing its miraculous nature. Historically, the well played a central role in the survival of Hajar and her son Ismail, peace be upon them, when left in the barren valley of Makkah by Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him. Angel Jibril's miraculous strike on the ground led to the emergence of the water, marking the beginning of Makkah's habitation. Over time, the well was buried but was rediscovered through a vision granted to Abdul Muttalib, the grandfather of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Since then, it has remained a sacred source of water for pilgrims. In modern times, the well has undergone various modifications for preservation and ease of access, including its relocation beneath the Mataf area and the removal of direct entrances to facilitate pilgrim movement. Moreover, a thorough cleansing process was carried out in 1440 Hijri to ensure its continued purity after certain incidents. The Zamzam well stands as a powerful testament to divine intervention and remains a source of faith and scientific curiosity. It continues to serve millions of people every year, symbolizing both the miraculous history of Islam and the unshakable faith of believers.